So we're underway. The metric mile, the Australian Championship, 1,500 metres for women. And it's Jayla Hancock-Cameron that goes to the front and moves forward early. Holly Cameron onto her side. Lyndon Hall is there. Sarah Billings. As we're rolling to the front, it's Erin Blundell. She ran a PB in the heats just to get to the final. The tail of the field is Abbey Caldwell, a talented youngster, just sizing up how things are going to settle down. Ooh. There's a little bit of elbows out there, and as Peter Bowles said last night, a hand in the back is a luxury.
No, that was definitely not a hand. As Campbell gets pushed right out on, but again, the new rules, one step on is okay. But you can tell the pace was so slow, and Lyndon, not wanting to get caught up in that, stretches that field out. It's Hancock, Cameron, then Campbell, Blundell. It looks like Caldwell right on the rail, as well as Asha Martin just behind her. But it's Lyndon Hall all the way out in front.
As Billings has moved up into 4th place. And Blundell just dropping back. Now you can see moving forward, that's Caldwell. She's just working her way around the outside because Hall's just stretched them out a little bit down the back straight and opening a gap that I don't think too many would want to let get away, because when she went sub-4 at Box Hill, she did the last 700 by herself, so don't want her to get too much of a gap early. And going out there with her, that's Georgia Griffiths, and she's a Commonwealth Games finalist, a University medalist, and she's going with Lyndon Hall through these early stages.
Yeah, you've got to do it. You can't let someone like Lyndon Hall, the second fastest Australian of all time, just get a 5-medal lead at the start of 1,500 metres in the national championship, unless you just want to give up the medal. And
Natalie Rule has sensed the occasion. She's moved forward as well. Billings is going with them. There is Abbey Caldwell as well. Now this field, which was compressed 400 metres ago, is stretched right out. Lyndon Hall's doing the damage at 2 laps left to go.
Yeah, so it's Hall, Griffith, then it's Rule, Caldwell, Billings, and Hancock, Cameron. Looks like Rebecca Green as well, just tucked in behind her, but they are single file as they come around for the first 800 metres. It's not going to be super fast, though, through this first bit. It's 2:18.71, and Hall comfortable out in front, stretching this field to its limits. Hall, Griffith, then Rule, Caldwell, Billings. Hancock, Cameron just starting to lose touch of that pack, and then back to Green and Campbell. And you can see they're winding it up ever so slightly every single stride. They're going to come around past that javelin final into the home straight for the penultimate time. This women's 1,500 metre final. It's the second fastest athlete of all time, the first female to go sub-4 on Australian soil ever. And it's Lyndon Hall, Griffith, Rule, Caldwell, and Billings.
So it's an elite 5 at the front of the field. Hall heads them all. Griffith is going with them. Has never medalled at an Open Nationals in this event. Hall, the 2-time champion, is looking for 3. Caldwell is there. Rule is gutsing it with them. Billings is in no person's land in 5th place. So we've got a fabulous 4 at the front of the field. It's Hall and Griffith. Caldwell's there. Rule as well. It's Lyndon that's done a lot of the heavy lifting early. Can she go with them? Griffith is hanging there. Caldwell could have a kick. Rule is going with them as well. There's 4 now. How does it fit into 3 medals? So it's Hall and Griffiths. Caldwell now starting to make a move, launching around the outside. Will Hall see her coming? Rule's back into 4th. 200 metres left to go, and Lyndon Hall, second fastest all time, finalist of the World Indoors, will lead him into the straight, but here comes Abbey Caldwell. This is a turn up. Abbey Caldwell into the straight. Hall, does she have another gear? Going with them now is Griffith, who's moved up to Hall, who looks in trouble. Caldwell up the straight. Griffith's kicking it up another one. Caldwell's going with them. Griffith flying down the outside. Holby for 3rd, but coming down for a maiden national crown. Caldwell is the champion. Griffiths into the silver. Hall into the bronze. Abbey Caldwell was silver in 2021. She had a win at the Melbourne Track Classic, and she's won on the biggest stage in Australian athletics. She's taken gold at the National Championships.
What a final lap from Abbey Caldwell, biding her time. It's the move that she made last year at the National Championships, but Hall was strong enough at the time to take it. That's a